Okay, you're recording.
Hello, Brandon, Zachariah, and Hunter. We are back in lab today, and before we dive right in, we'll have a warm up and we'll discuss a little bit what happened in lab so far. And before we do that, we're studying both in our warm up and in our lab the force of friction.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last call for Chick-fil-A orders. If you would like to order Chick-fil-A for lunch today, please bring your order and money to the office. Thank you.
The force of friction is two things multiplied together. What are they, Alex?
It is mass, right? It's the NK.
Right, that's
NK
use of K. It's
use
called
of K,
the coefficient of friction.
And the force natural.
Right, not natural, but what's that N stand for?
Neutral.
No, almost?
It's not
Normal.
weird.
Normal, okay. So it actually is a natural force, but the word normal means perpendicular, so we're gonna go with normal. All right, go to Chick-fil-A.
Go to Chick-fil-A.
All right. Another possibility, this K could be the kinetic, the coefficient of static friction, so we have a choice there. So those two things. When we're on a flat surface, which we have been so far in this chapter, Ahmad, this force normal is always the counter of the weight, so mg. In some years I taught it that way. I said force of friction is mk or smg. And perhaps you have jumped to that conclusion. So it sort of has a nice little ring, mkmg. But it's not always true. It's a force normal is not always mg. It is when we're on a horizontal surface, which we have been. But we're going to switch that up when we have an inclined plane in a little bit. So this is a more faithful way of teaching it. So I'll stick with that this year. All right. Before we jump back into lab, let's do a little warm up. So let's do a different card. Find one of the stations, and I'll come by and give you a card to do.
Should I leave this on?
Why don't you have the people who were, Brian, you take a board space this time.
Sure.
So you take a non-board space. You have a board space and you'll have a board space, and you take a non-board space. So you can be back there.
Okay.
The chalk for that is above. And the chalk for you is the white one. That's the only one that really works. All right.
Do you want me to leave this on?
All right. So we're going to warm up and then go back into lab. What we'll do is, we have someone actually doing the lab. We'll show you what it looks like. And because you heard our lab yesterday, we read it to each other, and we discussed it. So we're going to jump right back into that activity. So we will see you in a bit.
Bye.